What is happening, Reject Nation? It's Greg Alba here. I'm gonna do this one just for me. Surprisingly, no one's requested it, maybe because I've said many months ago that I don't watch the CW shows. But in the past 2 months, I have caught up on Arrow and Flash. And you know what? I love them. Even the seasons that people don't like, I really enjoy the shows. I think they're great and I avoided them for way too many years. Before I go into this reaction and my thoughts on the trailer, I was supposed to do a shout out for Yusuf, Gareth Hood's son, a man on Patreon, whose one of his reward tiers is a Patron of the Day shout out, and he wanted it for his son. And through all the frenzy of Marvel trailers dropping and the Flash trailer dropping, I completely slipped my mind. Yusuf, I'm doing this shout out for you before the reaction. You have a wonderful father. I love your dad. I hope he leaves your mom to be with me here in California. You guys need to get out of the Middle East and move here, leave your mom behind. Nah, don't do that. Your mom, I'm sure, is a sweet woman. I'm just jealous, Yusuf. This is what happens when you become an adult. You get jealous and you get spiteful, kind of like Adrian Chase. But you know how like Savitar felt about Barry Allen in The Flash Season 3? That's kind of how I feel about your mom. I'm just a time remnant. Yusuf, I love your dad and I love you because I know you watch this channel. If you grow up to be half the man your father is, then you're only half as good. So grow up to be completely as good as him. Let's watch the trailer for Arrow! Man, remember that season finale of season 5? That was crazy, dude. Felicity.
Did you ever think about why I chose the name Prometheus? He challenged the omnipotence of the gods. Because like you, they play judge, jury, and executioner. But Prometheus took away their power.
Oh, this is such a good season.
You always pay the most for your sins. You are paying for your fathers. Who will pay for yours?
Oliver's gonna come for us.
Yeah, I'm counting on it, sis. I need your help.
Dash. Not Dash, that's true.
Back on me. Hello, Oliver. Welcome back to Purgatory.
God, man, this... I really love Lundgren, man! I feel like only 30 seconds of this is gonna be season 6 of Arrow.
Oliver, do you copy? Chase sabotaged the plane. We can't get off the island.
There's an Argus supply ship on the eastern shore.
That's on the other side of the island.
Slade knows where it is. Go now.
I just love Stephen Amell, I do.
Hey, Oliver says there's a boat on the eastern shore.
You lot won't make it in time. I'll take my own chances.
Take my own
He was
chances.
younger than you were, so he's gonna be fine. What he said.
I have to find William. Samantha! Samantha!
Because it's gonna be lonely without Mom and Felicity. No,
Oh! That season finale.
It was just a dream.
It's real. It's what happened.
Where do you think the bad man is?
Here.
What?
I got it from here.
Okay, Slade's back and Star's sick. Whoa. Cool. Man, she is so hot. Whoever plays Laurel.
We walk in two worlds. We can only do that for so long.
Ah. You know, after binging,
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the CW to see more from Arrow.
I love you too. After watching so many seasons back to back, I'm like, oh man, I gotta wait now for another season to come out. That was a really well done trailer because it doesn't really reveal too many people that actually survived off Lian Yu. I did read an article saying that Black Siren, dude, that Katie Cassidy girl, she's hot. And I did read an article saying that Black Siren is gonna be a series regular now. And I think that's really cool. I mean, she got killed off in season 4. But to bring her back as a different character, I find that very interesting, and I think she does a really good job as Black Siren. I don't think Felicity's dead because I feel like a lot of people are not Team Olicity, or Olicity, however you pronounce it. I am. I love Felicity, and I love Oliver Queen. I would love the two of them together. I hope they get together. And they show that Slade Wilson survives, and he's back in Star City. It's a little bit confusing to me on the exact role he's gonna play. They have that shot where they're in the hospital and they shake hands with each other. I'm wondering if they're gonna make Slade full-on good guy now, which I'm not 100% for, but from my understanding from the comics, Deathstroke kind of hops back and forth between being good and bad guy depending on whatever his point of view towards a position is. I'm just happy to see him back in the show, because he was the main antagonist for my favorite season of Arrow thus far. And I guess the newest dynamic is going to be Oliver with his son William. I'm going to assume that William's mother did not make it off the island alive, because I think that would just make their dynamics between him and William that much more interesting. When we saw William in an earlier season, he loved Arrow and he started preferring him over the Flash. He preferred Arrow to be his hero. And now that he knows his dad is the Green Arrow, but his mom dies on Lian Yu, he's probably blaming his dad, and you know, it's like to make the relationship dynamic interesting. There's got to be some unresolved tension, some resentment towards each other. And I'm hoping that if we do get to spend more time with William, they can really evolve him into a much more interesting character other than this is Oliver's son. One thing that I loved about season 5 as well is it felt like it wrapped up Oliver's past. I mean, it did. It wraps up of him going to the island and then him signaling the boat to come get him off the island where season 1 started off. So now I'm wondering what will be the storylines they intercut with. I liked how every episode was kind of telling 2 stories. It would tell the present day story and then the origin story of how he started training to become the Green Arrow. But now that that story is complete, I'm wondering if they're still going to do something where they're cutting back and forth between Oliver present day and Oliver in the past, or are they going to do that with just other characters, because they occasionally do that with other characters. They did that with Wild Dog, they did that with John Diggle, they did that with Felicity. I feel like season 5 ended a very specific chapter in the Arrow series, and now this is going to be taking a whole new direction. And I'm curious to see what the after effects are, of course, who's definitely made it off of Lian Yu in terms of who's on Team Arrow. If Quentin is still alive, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. You gotta care about your daughter. I have a hard time breathing when I talk. That's my terrible Quentin impression. But I love Felicity. I got a crush on that actress. I gotta learn her name. She's my TV actress crush. I love Arrow. I gotta catch up on Legends of Tomorrow, and you gotta find something in me to watch Supergirl. Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. I remember many months ago, I was like getting into a Twitter debate about why I don't want to watch the DC shows, because I've tried watching them before and I just couldn't really enjoy them. But you know, after listening to them, I saw the 4-part crossover trailer and I was like, you know, I just gotta start watching the show. And then a couple months ago, I finally started really getting into them. I want to thank all you guys who were talking to me that day on Twitter, because if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't have started these shows, something I've become very addicted to. Much love to the Reject Nation.